you gotta treat people with respect, man. Like, you know, a lot of people, you know, are walk around here, man, just disrespectful and this and that, and it's like, man, you throwing out that negative energy in the world, man, and you just, you know, you receive it back, and people wonder why, you know, their life is the way they are and they're not happy and this and that, because you're projecting the negative energy. So that's what you're gonna get into your life, you know what I'm saying? And you know, you got to treat people with respect. I mean, unless they, you know, take it to the furthest, you know, extent, and then you're like, damn, I can't do nothing about it, I gotta, you know, do what I gotta do. It's understandable. But, you know, even then, you know, sometimes you gotta walk away from certain stuff, or like, you know, just let that shit go, you know. Especially like, you know, people that are trying to make you, you know, get you out your character and shit. Like, F that, you know what I'm saying? Like, don't worry about them. They're beneath you, and they're trying to bring you down with them, you know what I'm saying? So what I like to say is, you know, treat people with respect, man, because that could be somebody's mother, that could be somebody's brother, that could be somebody's aunt, sister, whatever, you know what I'm saying? So you got to think about it like, okay, what if that was my mom? What if that was my dad? You know what I'm saying? And, you know, it's hard sometimes because people are assholes, you know what I'm saying? People like will not say, you know, I, like me personally, I done held the door for somebody and they'll just walk in like rude as fuck, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you hold the door for me, I'll be like, oh, thank you, man, I appreciate it, or thank you, lady, thank you, I appreciate it, you know what I'm saying? Like, me, I got respect, you know what I'm saying? I'ma just, that's how I am, man. I got manners, you feel me? Like, I can't be a little wild and this and that, and I hang out. When I'm with my friends, I'm cursing and doing all this crazy shit. But, you know, when it comes to respect, I got respect for people because, you know, I value my life and I value the life of others, you feel what I'm saying? And I believe, like I said, you give out that energy and that energy will come back to you. So I try to give out that positive energy at all times. I'm not trying to give out no negative energy, because that's what you're gonna get, is negative energy. So, you know, I'm just a firm believer of energy, and that's just how I roll in my life, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, you gotta treat people with respect sometimes, man. I know it's not easy, you know, sometimes people are assholes and stuff, and you just gotta know sometimes, like, when you're handing out that respect, the other person isn't, what's the word am I looking for? Damn, it's not, the other person isn't like, they don't have to show you respect back. You know what I'm saying? Especially when we in America, man. You can do what you want out here. You know what I'm saying? People, you know, they'll say whatever to you and this and that. And, you know, it depends on how you're going to act and this and that. But, you know, people aren't like, you know, like they're not supposed, like they're not, damn, where's the fucking word, bro? They're not like, they're not forced to like show you that respect back. So sometimes, you know, when you treat people with respect, you got to know that some people don't have respect, you know what I'm saying? But like, to me, that's good, because when I, you know, I treat someone with respect, or I give them respect or something, and like I see that they're not, you know, respectful and they don't give the same energy back, I'm like, good. I'm not hanging out with them, I'm not talking to them, it's whatever with me, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not worried about you, because I don't want that energy in my life. You giving off them bad vibes. Anybody got a good life, anybody got a good, you know, head on their shoulders, they gonna treat you with respect, because that's what they want back in their life. You know, I'm gonna tell you an example. One time, right, I was in at this restaurant, and one of my friends was telling me to meet their it was like a manager or something like that, or I think it was like their uncle or something. Yeah, I met their uncle, right? And I said, hey, how you doing? My name is Kevin, nice to meet you. And he just shook my hand and just like brushed me off. And I was like, all right, like, you feel me? Like, I don't care, because you ain't special to me, you know what I'm saying? Like, you ain't nobody to me. But the man that I am, I'm gonna show respect, because I've been in the places where you don't show respect, you get that ass handed to you, you know what I'm saying? Your ass handed to you. But, you know, people don't live the same life, and people ain't been through the same thing. So you gotta like, kind of like be like, all right, like, these people don't get it, you know what I'm saying? So the person told me afterwards, like, no, the person told me like right when he did that, he was like, he don't care, like, he don't care if you know what I'm saying, show respect. And I was like, listen, I don't care either, but I played my part. I showed my respect. I'm a man, you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, I'm a man. Whether 1,000 people are looking or it's just me and you, I'm gonna show respect, because that's what I live by, bro. I'm not gonna, just because it's me and you, just because it's me and one other person, I'm not gonna change and just be like, yeah, whatever, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Nah, I'm always how I am. Like, to me, it's normal. I don't even think about it. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm doing. So, when I did that, you know, my friend was like, yeah, he don't care. Like, he's just like that. And I'm like, it don't matter to me because I played my part. So that's on him. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm not worried about it. Like, it is what it is. Like, I don't even know you, so who cares? You know what I'm saying? Like you shouldn't. Like, I told him, like, yo, you probably shouldn't even have. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't even care. Like, it don't matter to me. Like, let's go on and hang out. Like, I'm not even worried about that because now I know what type of man you are when you don't show no respect. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you ain't valuable. You know, you think, oh, I'm better than you and this and that. That's fine. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's completely fine, but I don't do that because you can meet somebody, bro, that could change your life, or you can meet somebody that could be a good friend and this and that. And if you get bad vibes off of somebody off the rip, and, you know, I'm not trying to hang out with you, you just lost out on a good friendship, or, you know, maybe some potential money or whatever it is. You know, you never know what somebody is capable of. You know what I'm saying? Like, you never know if somebody could help you out, or, you know, got the answers to something that you need. Like, you never know, bro. So that's why I always show my respect. And, like, even if I might not even like a motherfucker, you feel me? Like, they might do something, but I still give the benefit of the doubt. Like, I might see you in the gym and you do some shit that I'm like, I don't really like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just certain shit, like, that men do that I'm like, that shit, I don't really fuck with that. But I'll still, like, you know what I'm saying, give you respect. How you doing, man? This and that, you know, and give you the benefit of the doubt, you know what I'm saying? But a lot of times, man, people they just don't have no manners and respect. You know, I learned that, you know, I actually learned that in a fucked up place. Like, I learned that in the chain gang, that your ass better have some respect, you know what I'm saying? And it's crazy to say this because in the chain gang, it's like all street dudes, all ain't nothing but killers and shooters and this and that, drug dealing and this and that, you know what I'm saying? So you think like, nah, ain't no respect. Actually, there's a lot more respect because you disrespect somebody and they feel disrespected and they come and do something to your ass because and it might be something small. You might bump into them and not say excuse me, and they're like, oh, all right. You feel like, okay, bet. And then you fucking get, you know what I'm saying? And then you like, why? Yeah, because you don't got no respect. Respect everybody, you know what I'm saying? It could be the biggest dude in the cell block and he's gonna be like, excuse me, man, my fault. You could be the smallest dude. He don't know. He don't know if you crazy. He don't know if you know 30 motherfuckers. He don't know what's going on. He's gonna show respect. But, you know, people out here never experience that. So they're just like, oh, like nothing can happen to me and this and that. Like, you know, I mean, you know, obviously I'm not that type of person. If you don't got no manners, no respect, I'm just like, I'm good. You know what I'm saying? Because as a man, in my opinion, as a man, you gotta have respect. When I shake a man's hand, I never met the man. I'm looking in your eyes. How you doing, man? Nice to meet you. My name's Kevin. Okay, bet. But if you just shake my hand, I'm like, oh, you gotta watch out with this mother effer. You know what I'm saying? Because, bro, people that do that, it's like, you don't got no trust. You did so much dirt. It's like you can't be trusted. You can't look at people in the eyes. So I don't mess with that, man. But, you know, and like I said, I go off energy. I live, you know, very much off energy. So, you know, I'm gonna go off based off that, man. If you a man, you know, you gotta have respect. You gotta have some manners. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't valuable, then you don't care about that. But to me, you know, if you got some value, then you're gonna have that, you know, naturally. You know what I'm saying? Nobody gotta tell you, nobody gotta nothing, you know what I'm saying? And I can tell if you got some, you know, manners and some respect by your handshake. That's all it takes. You know, a one handshake, you know what I'm saying? First time meeting you, you got a handshake, boom, oh, okay, I know what's up, you know what I'm saying? And that's what it is, man. I'm gonna always show my respect, and I got manners, and I'm gonna show mine because I'm a man. So other than that, man, if you ain't showing it, then that's on you. That's how you live your life. I'm good. I'm not gonna be around people like that. You know what I'm saying? You come around people that I hang out with, they're gonna look you in the eyes, shake your hand, firm handshake, introduce themselves, you know what I'm saying? And that's what it is, man. That's the people that I want to be around, you know, respectable men, you know, and a lot of times, you know, dudes want to be tough and this and that, but the toughest dudes got the most respect. You know what I'm saying? The toughest dudes will have the most respect. You know, I done met the craziest dudes and they'll respect you. Yo, how you doing, man? Even if they know you ain't about that and this and that, that doesn't matter. You know what I'm saying? As long as you ain't trying them, or as long as you ain't acting like you hard and this and that, that doesn't, you know, that they don't automatically think that. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna be like, oh, I'm gonna treat this man with respect. Now, if you get out of line, you getting disrespected first quarter. You know what I'm saying? Because if they live like that, that's what it is. But anyways, man, I'ma have my respect. I'm a man. I believe in manners and respect, and that's what it is, man. You know what I'm saying? Y'all have a blessed one.